everyone, welcome back. This is episode 6 of the Podcast Sisters Play ND. This has been so much fun. I know I, for one, have been having a blast, and it seems like you guys have been enjoying it too, so welcome to the end. You'll never hear from us again. No, I'm kidding. We're probably gonna do more. We'll see. If you have any ideas, definitely drop those into the comments of what you'd like us to do in the future, and maybe we'll take you seriously. All right, so to get started, I'm sure you guys all know all these lovely ladies who I am joined by today. Joined by? That's a weird sentence. But to my right, I have Avery, and then down here we've got Alexa, and over here we have Candace. So thanks for joining me, guys. How are you?
Good.
They're just like, we're fine.
Yeah.
That's over here.
3 out of 4 of us are sick and getting over colds and stuff.
Yeah.
We're doing our best.
Yeah, we're surviving. We're surviving.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. we're making it through. All right. So, this evening, Alexa, what games are we talking about tonight?
We have White Wolf of Icicle Creek, Shattered Medallion, Secret of Shadow Ranch, Midnight in Salem, Message in a Haunted Mansion, and Secret of the Scarlet Hand.
Whew. This could be good.
Try saying that 5 times
All
fast.
over the place, yeah.
No, seriously, so all over the place. Okay, so I'll get us started. I miraculously was given a Shattered Medallion. Which is
With
just
your
so
man, Susie.
I know. So, like, that's the thing is I don't hate this game. Like, I'm gonna start off with my hot take. I don't hate this game. Everyone really seems to hate this game, and I actually think that it deserves a lot more credit. Is it, like, wild as heck? Absolutely. Does it make any sense? No. But is it wonderful? Yes. So, some of y'all made me sad. But also, like, I understand. I totally understand. So, okay, jumping right in, the first thing that I got was somebody said, Shattered Medallion lacks the thrill for me. It just kind of feels like a game about a game show. Also, I wasn't impressed with Sunny's character after years of seeing references of him in games. Do you guys agree?
I wouldn't be surprised if something similar along those lines about Sunny June is referenced again, because I feel like I've seen that kind of over the years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that doesn't really surprise me that someone said that.
Yeah. I did like him. I wanted more. But I did like how, like, mysterious his character was.
Okay.
No, definitely not you. And yeah, I don't know. I thought he was cool. What is going on? Hold on. Band practice is about to head through.
Oh, okay.
There is an amp going by.
I have to test this guitar I fixed.
Okay, sounds good.
How
Have
else
fun.
do you test? I'm glad this is making the final cut of the podcast.
Sure is.
Follow me. It needs more bass. Beat. Needs more MORE bass. On
Close the door.
Instagram.
The cats are gonna get out.
Turn it up to 11.
Just grab him by the
I got him by the tip of his tail. Okay. Next thought is Shattered Medallion is such a cool idea. I have fun playing it. Sunny's reveal was underwhelming, but it's still cool we got him in a game for real. I need her to make another game show style game, please.
Yeah. I mean, I think the game show thing was cool. I think it was we were just kind of thrown into it a little bit. It was a cool idea.
I feel like if they'd fleshed it out a bit more, it would have been so amazing. But, like,
Yeah.
my first time playing, I was so thrilled because I'm a huge, like, I'm a Survivor super fan. So I was like,
yeah.
ooh, I'm gonna win this game. And like, my adrenaline was pumping the whole time I played that game. The first time, I remember, like, I finished the game and it was, like, 2 a.m. and I was like, wait, wasn't it just 8 p.m.? Like, I just, like, speed ran it. And I was like, I'm gonna win, you know? I didn't know that I was gonna win no matter what.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was so much fun. So I really did like that aspect. Next person said Shattered Medallion is a mid-tier game and it deserves so much more love than it gets. I love this person.
Yeah.
Next person said Shattered Medallion wasn't all that memorable for me. I should go play it again. And yes, you should.
Yeah.
I think that's a good call.
Mm-hmm. Another person said Shattered Medallion has some of the funniest dialogue in any game.
What I remember, there's some funny quotes.
Yeah. The confessional booth stands out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the guy, I'm 86 years young, like that guy, I love him with his,
Yeah.
my grandson loves streaming. I love him. Okay, next person said, Medallion had so much potential. Even though there are a lot of characters, it feels so empty, and Sunny June is more manipulative when he's supposed to be quirky. And the stars and aliens parts are so random. It's like the story writers were trying too hard to be edgy. All that said, I think with a little altering, the general premise could make it one of the strongest games.
It's an interesting take.
Yeah. Another person said, weirdly enough, I love Shattered Medallion. I liked all the different competitions. I just didn't get the ending.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I actually liked the Shattered Medallion. At first, I was pretty underwhelmed and not that excited about it, but the more I replayed, the more I liked the storyline, the puzzles, and the challenge of actually trying to make first place in the reality show. It's definitely not in my top 10, but it's fun when I'm in the mood.
That's fair.
Yeah. This other person said, Med is really soothing. The stakes don't feel high. The environment is bright and colorful. The puzzles are alright. It's a low-key vacation feel game. It is also one of the best to fall asleep to others' playthroughs because there aren't any loud alarms or anything.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yes, I've had a lot of people tell me or like talk about in the Facebook group that they fall asleep to people playing the games. Like they'll put on a YouTube video or like they'll put on a streamer, and I've been told that some games are not okay for falling asleep to.
Yeah.
So I just thought that was really cool. I was like, oh, interesting. If I ever need that, it's
a good idea.
tip. Another person said, I really love the sudden death puzzle in Med. I think it's one of the best puzzles in the game. That was a difficult puzzle, so I love that for this person.
Yeah.
Another one said, I loved Med and meeting Sunny for the first time, and I hope he gets brought back. And I agree.
Yeah, it would be cool for him to come back in a future game.
Yeah, a little different.
It's going to be interesting to see if he does come back as a physical character, like if he had, like, I don't know if he would call them improvements or not, but just like, especially with how the technology is, like they switched engines and stuff, like what he looked like, if there's any differences.
That's true.
He would just only be hotter. Next person said, Shattered Medallion is too long, but it does have some beautiful graphics.
It does.
And, like, I mean, as far as the later games go, it is one of the prettier ones.
Yeah. I like the outdoor setting and stuff. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Another person said, it's okay to me. I liked that we finally got to meet Sunny June, but everything else about that one is pretty unremarkable in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't understand this at all, but this person said, I liked the music in Shattered Medallion and Patrick's kneecaps. You could tell he was tall. Dumb, but tall.
I mean, he's probably, racking my brain here, maybe one of the first characters that we actually see his kneecaps, because a lot of people are behind a desk and then, like, or wearing pants, so
Right.
That's a fair observation, I guess.
Oh my gosh. You're right. I need a kneecap wheel. That's way more niche than even the booty wheel.
It is.
So yeah, hope they're okay. Next person said absolute worst game out of the first 32. Sunny was such a disappointment.
Hmm.
Make me sad. Another one said it's a C tier game because the puzzles are fantastic, and deserves so much more love.
Hmm.
I love that I actually got a lot of people saying that.
Yeah.
Next person just said worse than mid.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh.
Sorry,
Wow.
fighting words.
Yeah.
I feel like mid was like mentioned in different episodes that we've done compared to other games. And it's like, those are some hot takes.
People use that as the low bar, and then
Yeah,
they'll
they
use
do.
other games as the high bar, and it's like, yeah, it's interesting.
It's really consistent though that like Midnight in Salem is always the one that people like compare to for a bad game.
And that's the one I got. I'm like,
Oh, I
It's gonna
can't
be
wait.
fun.
I'm so excited. Okay, I've got a few more. Gonna speed run these so we can get to yours. Okay, this person said, hot take, this is one of my comfort games, even though it's one of the worst.
Aw.
Hey, I mean, if it's your comfort game, you do you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't argue with that.
Yeah.
This next person said, I just don't think it's as bad as everyone else seems to think. I think it's fun. I agree.
Were their opinions bought and paid for by the company?
No. Bought and paid for by me. Next person said, I like the activities and the puzzles in the game, but the story is what brings it down.
That's fair.
Yeah. Okay, and then these next two kind of go hand in hand with that, not the last one, but the one a couple ago, where this next person said, worse than mid. And then another person said, this game makes no sense. It's honestly worse than mid. She says, I played this the least.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably one of my least played. I mean, I probably have 5 or 6 there, but it's in that handful.
Yeah.
Same.
My last one is Sunny looks better in the cover than he does in the game.
I kind of agree.
Yeah.
He does look different, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cover
His
Sunny's,
hair sits differently.
like, beautiful. Cover Sunny, like, is cover girl Sunny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
No, in-game Sunny, he's been in New Zealand for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. He hasn't seen his hairstylist in a while.
Yeah. He didn't have any hair product in the
No.
tent back there, so you
No.
give him the benefit of the doubt here.
Living in a tent for a long time. Yeah, no, but the potential is there. We know he's hot. We know
Yeah.
it. It's a truth universally acknowledged in the Clue Crew that Sunny June actually is hot. All right, that's all I've got for the Shattered Medallion. Alexa, do you have some jokes for us?
I do. And like I mentioned before, like in other episodes, this game was based off of Nancy Drew's Super Mystery Number 3, Real Fake.
Yeah,
So-
that's right. I haven't read that one.
I haven't either.
Me and Candace are going to read it later this year.
Ooh,
Oh, cool.
let us know how it
So-
goes. Well, actually, we can just listen to the podcast.
That's true.
Okay, joke time. So the first one I have is, why do aliens always spill their tea?
It's got to do something with saucers, right?
Or gravity. Gravity. I don't know.
They have flying saucers.
There you go.
That's
I mean,
good.
had to do with saucers.
The next one, why did the alien go to Saturn?
I don't know.
To go ring shopping.
I knew it had to do something with the rings.
That's cute.
And the last one, why did Miss Moon split up with Mr. Sun?
I don't know.
He never wanted to hang out with her at night.
Candace.
I was
Yep.
really thinking it was going to be like, because their personalities were like night and day or something like that, but no.
Yeah.
That one's pretty bad too.
Oh gosh.
Was there food in this game?
I couldn't think of anything, but maybe there was in one of the tents somewhere, but I don't know for sure. I was trying to look that up, but
I can't remember any
Is
at
there
all.
water?
oh, was there what?
Was there?
Is there water?
There is.
I don't remember. I don't remember any like edible substances at all in that game.
No. It was so go that I don't know if anyone stopped to eat anything. They were just like running around.
Wait. There's crackers.
Oh, okay.
Yes, there's crackers that Bess gives. No, that Patrick gives to Bess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Forgot about. See, I need to replay this game. It's been so long.
it's been a while
Yeah.
for me too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we finally get to have an FMK where I can legally have Sunny June in it. So this one's going to be Sunny June, obviously Patrick, who shows up on my wheel a lot and is absolutely marriage material because everybody always marries him. And who would be a good one? Bess.
Okay. Now Patrick is the one that somebody commented about his kneecaps, right?
Yes. Yes, indeed.
I think I need to marry him and kiss Sunny. I don't want to fight Bess, but
I think you could take her.
I think I could too.
Except for like canonically, she's she's taken a lot of self-defense. So
Yeah. You would think that George had taught her some stuff because George knows like judo in the books and
Yeah.
stuff. So.
I'll probably marry Patrick, kiss Bess, and fight Sunny.
You would fight Sunny?
Alexa.
I'm chaotic. I just go crazy.
Pause off. What you got for us, Candace?
I think I would marry Sunny.
Finally, someone with reason.
Just because I feel like he would always keep me on my toes, you know?
Yeah.
And we could talk about like aliens and conspiracy theories because I feel like we would just be on the same page with that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Kiss Patrick so that I could get a closer look at those kneecaps.
Oh, yeah.
Because I need to see what all the fuss is about. And then I guess because that's the only option left, fight Bess.
Yeah.
I'm not really happy about that, but it's my only option that's left. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to agree with you, Candace, on all counts. I actually also would love... Sorry, microphone. I also would love to discuss conspiracy theories with Sunny. That is such a fun topic. And,
Yeah.
I think we would get along.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it'd be interesting too. I just thought of a benefit to being with him. He's worked so many cool places. Like, could you just tag along and go with him everywhere? That might be kind of cool.
He has such an exciting lifestyle.
Yeah.
And he's cute. And he loves his grandpa. He's
That's
such
true.
a winner. Such a winner. Okay. Anyway, Avery, it's your turn.
Oh, I went already. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, for the next game.
For the next game, yeah.
Let's see. So I got White Wolf of Icicle Creek, and I'm going to start with that one instead of, I'll get to Midnight in Salem later. But a lot of people had thoughts about Fox and Geese and a variety of things for this game. So the first hot take that I got is everyone complains about Fox and Geese, but the thing I most dread about this game is the in chase on the snowmobile. I am terrible at it.
Same.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this, if there was a top 3 list for worst end game chases, this would have to be on that list.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
It's like
bad.
one of the longer ones.
Yeah, and the navigation is so wonky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's bad.
rough.
I was just playing Secret of the Old Clock on stream like a week or two ago, and the end
Another
chase for
one.
that one is like nothing in comparison. And somebody in my chat was like, do you hate this one worse or the one from Ice? And I was like, obviously the one from Ice. Like that one's so bad. The
Yeah.
last time I played, it took me 8 minutes straight. Like there were no deaths. It was 8 minutes straight of snowmobiling.
Ugh.
Yes, I
Yeah.
timed it.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah, hate that thing.
And that this is the only game in Canada too. I'm just saying.
It
As the only
is.
Canadian in this chat.
It is, and I may need your input on some things that people had questions about here in just a second. So this next one is the Wii version had so much potential, but was honestly pretty disappointing.
Oh.
So did any of you guys play it on the Wii?
No, I wish I could have, though.
Okay. I had it on the Wii, and I think I only played it once because flipping the, was it the omelets? You would kind of have to do that with the remote, and there were some complicated movements, so I can't even imagine how the snowmobile puzzle would have, like that whole end chase would have been on the Wii. That would have been interesting.
Ooh, or what about the ice flow?
Oh.
Puzzle.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. I don't think I even played it that far. Like I just played part of it and I was like, okay, I'm going to go back to my computer now. But yeah, it had potential, but
yeah.
Let's see. This one says, why does it feel so satisfying smacking that 9-year-old kid with a snowball?
That's awesome.
A lot of people don't like Freddie. I'll just say that. They're violent towards her.
Poor Freddie.
So this next one, usually I love cooking mini games, but I'm so over it by the time I'm finally relieved of cooking duty in this game.
Oh, that's a shame. I was
Yeah.
like, oh
That
man,
seems
really?
like-
I was like, no, I'm not done.
It almost seems like because this game is so chore heavy, I feel like, and it's like you don't have much time to just snoop around.
Yeah.
Until it's time to go to the next chore thing you have to do.
Yeah, and I think it makes it harder when it's specific times. Like
I think
would
that's what it is.
Yeah, because time, of course, in the Nancy Drew games is so much faster than for us, and so you'll be like outside, and you're like, oh, I got to get back and make lunch. I'm gonna get in trouble, and
Yeah.
ugh, yeah,
Get in trouble for jobs that you volunteered to do.
yeah, that you're not even getting paid to do. It's ridiculous.
But, okay.
I hope we have some hot takes about how terrible of a boss Chantal is.
Yeah, she sucks.
I think we do.
Yeah.
If not, I totally agree too. I think she's one of the worst bosses in the whole Nancy Drew game universe. She's
Yeah, she's terrible.
Yes,
Down
but
with
a
Chantal.
potato. Yeah. So this person said Guadalupe should have stuck around longer. She was a very interesting character.
I mean, if you meet her at all.
I know.
Yeah, the fact that you can go the entire game without even meeting her in person and just talking to her on the phone is crazy.
It's wild.
Yeah.
You don't have to meet Yanni either.
Really?
I saw that. I didn't even realize that until just recently.
Yeah. Which, like, spoilers, obviously, but, like, I feel like that's kind of important.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I met Guadalupe the first time I played, and I was like, who's Guadalupe? I didn't even know. I was like, okay, this is a character that we just can omit from the game entirely.
Yeah.
Let's see. This next person said Fox and Geese is so fun.
Hey.
Well, apparently you can buy it as a board game.
You can.
Really?
I
Yeah.
don't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a real game.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah. I don't
I mean,
hate it.
I wouldn't do it, but apparently it's a
Yeah.
thing.
I
Yeah, I
don't hate
think
it.
I'd
I would
rather play
totally buy it.
So this one I may get some comments from Alexa on this one. Someone said, I don't like the food choices in this game the way other people do and wish for crepes instead of omelets. Like we're in Canada. Where is the maple syrup stereotype?
I know that like there's some people that really like their maple syrup. I don't eat pancakes or waffles or anything like that on a regular or basis or anything. But it's
Yeah.
like I could understand why why did they not include maple syrup at least?
Yeah.
You know, as an option.
Yeah. It would have been cool.
Yeah, instead of paprika, it should have been like, who here doesn't like syrup?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're just putting syrup on people's eggs, and they're like, Nancy, what are you doing?
I'm being chaotic. Leave me alone.
Not that syrup on eggs isn't fantastic, because I actually think it is.
You're making me want to try that now.
I put syrup on any like breakfast food. Like if I've got like bacon or sausage, like eggs, whatever on the side of like my pancakes or my waffles, I'll let the syrup go on everything, especially sausage. Oh my god, sausage with syrup.
That sounds really good.
Yes. Or
to try
in
that.
my cream of wheat. If I ever do that, sometimes I have a hankering for like oatmeal or cream of wheat or something like that. Syrup.
Mm.
I'm telling you.
Huh.
I should be the one from Canada for my syrup opinions, but like I'm not.
There's been times like I've been to like a hotel or something, and obviously like they have the breakfast options for bacon, eggs, whatever. And I'm weird. I like ketchup, and specifically Heinz.
Yeah.
Over French's.
Good.
French's to me tastes too sweet, but there's sugar and all the salt, whatever in ingredients. Anyway, I like ketchup with breakfast sausage.
Interesting. I've
Yeah.
heard of people
I
putting
like
sausage on
ketchup, too.
eggs.
I've seen people do that.
No.
But
Ketchup on eggs. Sorry, not sorry.
yeah, I've seen people do ketchup and eggs together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My husband does that. And I think he's insane.
And
It's not
here's
the worst
another.
combination.
I'm weird too. I like lasagna, and I there's tomato sauce in it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But I'll still add ketchup to it, like to dip the lasagna in.
That's weird.
I know. I'm weird that way.
Like, I have no room to talk with, like, weird food things, but I'm sorry.
Like, why don't you just
Y'all
like
have
solid
weird-
pasta noodles or like whatever? It's just lasagna for like pasta stuff,
Wow.
which is weird. I know.
That's so interesting. Man, I could talk about this for, like, hours. I really could.
Oh. Okay, so you guys will like this next one. It says, when I'm feeling a little spicy, I start up this game just so I can hit Freddy in the face with a snowball.
I love that.
Oh, it must be like a good stress reliever, just throwing snowballs at this girl's face.
I kind of wish that it was Tino's face that we could throw snowballs at.
That would be so much better, like a target out there in the lodge's like courtyard, and we could just pelt it with snow.
That would be good.
I would do it. Yeah.
Mhm.
So this other person just said hard to replay due to the Fox and Geese game.
Aw.
Got another person saying I enjoyed pelting Freddy in the face. Oh, and then this person said I hate it because of 1, Fox and Geese, and 2, the weird ice cone challenge.
Yeah.
So I guess the lake.
The shoveling?
Yeah. Which I've heard a lot of people like that puzzle, so.
Oh, I don't mind it. It's satisfying. But
Yeah.
I mean, clearly, like, I have unpopular opinions because I like Fox and Geese.
Yeah. This next person said, I low-key love doing the chores, but hated having to ever call Tino to move things along.
Ugh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
It was very annoying talking to him. So this one, I may need Alexa's input on this one again, too. Someone said, there's no way that many people would want anchovies on their salad. Is this a Canadian thing?
Honestly, I don't know many people at all that put anchovies on salad. That's
Me
just
neither.
weird.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but like that's just weird.
I mean, in
Yeah.
salad dressing, sure.
Yeah, salad dressing or like a couple like tomatoes or cucumbers or something, that kind of thing, but not
Yeah.
full on anchovies.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
it's not. play around here either.
Caesar dressings have anchovies inside them.
That makes me look at that differently. I didn't know that.
I don't think all Caesar dressings do.
Okay.
I could be wrong here, but if I'm not mistaken, Caesar includes anchovy, which I'll go to Google. Hold on.
Food for thought.
Literally. Does Caesar dressing have anchovies? Yes, anchovies are a common ingredient in Caesar salad dressing, but the original recipe didn't include them. So I was correct. Not all has them, but often does.
So somewhere along the line, someone was like, "This is lacking anchovies," so we'll just put them in here.
I think it adds a nice little bite to it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I've got two more. This one is Tino was a waste of a phone contact.
Correct.
Yeah.
I agree. And this person said, "Why is Nancy hanging with the wolf when Lupe said that's bad for the wolf?"
Because Nancy doesn't listen to anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, that's normal Nancy behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah. She usually does anything that's not advised. She's just like, "I'm going to do it anyway."
Yeah.
True.
So,
Yeah.
but that was all my hot takes for White Wolf of Icicle Creek.
I'm surprised no one mentioned like Bill or Lou or
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ollie. So
Yeah.
Kind of
Nobody
interesting.
mentioned that. Yeah.
Yeah. Like Ollie being Text 2.0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing about Yanni, really, other than
yeah.
Nothing about Yanni bending over for the entire game.
Who picked that position for him? It was just very awkward.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I know. They really
surprised he
sent
didn't
that
have,
game out.
like-
They were like, this is it.
I'm surprised he didn't bust out a hip or something.
Yeah.
At that ankle.
No, I'm surprised the entries went for so long, considering he's like obviously got some sort of like hip dysplasia or something.
And nothing about his weird story or about the wolf. Didn't it like he made up a story about it eating his grandmother
Oh
or
my
something?
gosh.
Yeah.
Yes, the Yanni
Yeah.
who cries wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
Oh well.
What a game. I love that game. It's in my top 10.
I need to replay that one too.
It's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
The cozy vibes.
I wish
are
that they
so
would-
there.
Yeah. I wish that they would make another Canadian game.
That would be so cool.
Yeah.
But like a different aspect, not like the cold, snowy aspect, but like something else.
yeah.
Yeah.
Another city, another region or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be super cool.
Yeah.
All right. So this game was based off of Mystery Story number 164, The Mystery of the Mother Wolf. Me and Candace read this one. I didn't feel like it really matched a whole lot.
Yeah, I need to read that one.
It was good, but they really didn't match it like at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Werewolf in a Winter Wonderland sort of had some of the vibes of this game, but not entirely. Like it was like only the fact that we're talking about wolves. But,
Yeah.
that was a good book. I've read that one, but I haven't read the other one.
Yeah. Oh well. So some of the jokes that I have. The first one is, what do you call a wolf who works as a lumberjack?
I'm scared.
I don't know.
Wait, is
A,
it a timber wolf?
yes.
Ah!
That's good.
The next one. What do you call a lost wolf?
A lone wolf?
No. Well, that's a good answer though.
Right?
I don't know.
A werewolf.
Ah.
And the last one I have. Did you hear about the cow that cried wolf?
No.
Fake moos.
Oh my gosh.
Upstairs.
That's what I have.
Oh gosh.
Wow.
We had some good food in this game, though.
Yeah, we had, let's see, quesadillas, omelets, French toast, salmon. Was there anything? There was like this turkey. Was it turkey bacon
Oh, the
or something?
Canadian bacon?
Yes, Canadian bacon. Yeah. Those little salads, which I guess had all the anchovies and dressing on them.
Hamburgers. They were hamburgers.
Cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I missing anything? I don't know. There's a lot of
Yeah.
stuff in this game.
Yeah, it was a good one. That
Yeah, the quesadillas always look really good to me, though.
yeah, oh, the dinner. I would love a salmon and salad dinner. I frequently, like, that is a frequent dinner for me, so like it just looks so good.
Yeah, I like the sizzling noises too when you're cooking. It's just like so satisfying.
It's a good puzzle.
Yeah.
All right, so FMK, we're gonna be between Ollie and Lou and Bill.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I wish if you put Freddie in there, I would fight her, throw snowballs at her face all
I
the time.
can't put Freddie because that's cheating. Everyone would fight her.
True.
That's true.
Ooh.
I
Also,
feel
she's
like
a
I
minor.
would, yeah.
True.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd marry Ollie because Bill kind of gets on my nerves. I really can't put my finger on it, but then Lou has so many red flags. I feel like I would kiss Lou, or no, I would kiss Bill, fight Lou. Got them mixed up for a second there.
I think I might do the same thing.
Yeah.
Just gonna
that's
throw.
wild. I expected you to have like the most like out of nowhere, like I'm going to marry Lou because of. That's what I was expecting.
The only thing that I will say about Bill is, why did he have to go and say A so much?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even the Canadians I know say A as much.
Stereotype.
Yeah.
How about you, Candace?
Candace.
That's why I'd have to fight him. Because that accent is just too much.
What's
It's
up,
too
old
over the
boo, eh?
top. And I'd have to punch him. So I would marry Ollie because I feel like he would be handy around the house. Like he could fix stuff, you know?
Like Handy Manny.
Yes. So I feel like he would be a good one to marry. And then I would kiss Lou because he reminds me of like your stereotypical F-boy
Mhm.
in college. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I feel like kissing him would be good.
I absolutely agree with all of those points. I have to fight with Bill because he's just, and not that I don't like him as a character, but like, I would definitely have to kiss Lou. I feel like I've dated people like Lou, and he's probably a decent kisser. And
Probably.
then, right, yeah, and then have to marry Ollie. He seems marriage material. Although I am concerned because I'm not sure I exactly believe the story that the wife goes south for the winter.
That's true. And then if we marry Ollie, I didn't even think about this. Will we have to entertain Freddie all the time? We might
You
have
would
to.
be Freddie's stepmama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, but you could send her to Waverly Academy for school.
You know.
That's true.
You know, I'm feeling like a Parent Trap type of thing going on here. Where like the cute young girl comes in and marries the older guy and ships the brat off to boarding school. I love it. No, it's but bringing that up, that almost made me want to like marry Lou. All right.
Candace.
Who is next?
Okay, I guess it's my
Candace.
turn. So, I've got some hot takes, unpopular opinions for Secret of the Scarlet Hand.
Ooh.
Okay. It has always bothered me that you can't make personal phone calls from Beach Hill. I wish you could just call whoever from wherever.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. It's kind of a drawback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that till I was an adult, though. I really
Yeah.
like went around that game not realizing that it wasn't like you just couldn't make personal calls from Beach Hill.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I was like, why is nobody answering me?
Yep. Next one. Taylor Sinclair is a walking red flag.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. I did not like him from the instant I saw, like, and not to spoil, but like I had feelings about him, and I was just like, I don't trust
Yeah.
this. In this
Yeah.
tie, I was like, no,
Yeah.
He doesn't give off good vibes.
no,
No.
No, you wouldn't. I wouldn't feel safe in a room with him.
Uh-uh.
no. Mm-mm.
More interesting than everyone seems to think.
I agree. I think this is
Yeah.
a strong game.
It's
It
a
is.
good game.
Mm-hmm.
It is. This next one, this person has very strong opinions about another game.
Oh,
I love this game. Quirks and all. I don't care if it's a chore simulator. Y'all still like Trail of the Twister more. Yawning emoji.
ah,
Wow.
yeah,
This person came in hot with this one.
yeah, yeah.
Ooh, this is another hot take. Love this game. But Henrik is not hot, babes. He's old and kind of creepy.
I mean, he is older. I know when I figured out that people had a crush on him, I was like, oh, okay. And I mean, for a while as a kid, I thought he wasn't wearing a shirt. underneath. I was like, oh, it's just nude. It's skin colored. Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of weird. It's just like show off your muscles to work day or something.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Another one along the same lines. Good game, but y'all are crazy for thinking Henrik is hot. He's old and gross.
Y'all need to leave us alone, guys.
Another good point. Why does Henrik get a free pass on everything?
True.
Mm-hmm.
Is it because he's hot? No, okay.
Or is it
Literally
because
not.
he's really educated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Someone else said, I don't really like the characters from this game.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can see that. I don't like half of them. And
Yeah.
I don't feel like you're supposed to like some of them, but
Yeah.
Well, Joanna's a really weak character. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What am I? Fish food? Yes, actually, Joanna, you are.
By comparison, yeah, you kind of are.
Yeah.
I can translate glyphs too.
Translates
well.
them wrong.
Nope. Yeah.
This one I agree with. Communicating with the smugglers is so thrilling for some reason. Wish we got to do it more.
Yes.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Top 5 game for me. I love learning all of the Mayan history and being locked in with a mummy. Too cool.
Oh, okay.
That part was a little traumatizing, but it was
Kind of questionable, but
yeah.
You say so, I guess.
I like the educational aspects of this game though.
Yeah.
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 Kind of along the same lines, but a little different idea. Love the museum when you first enter, but the farther you explore, the worse it gets.
Oh, that museum's
Aw.
cool. I would
I
go
like it.
there. If that was a real
Yeah.
place, oh,
Yeah.
I'd be
Can
there
you imagine?
yesterday.
Like having that mostly to yourself, that would be so cool.
Yeah.
I know, right?
And then they just leave an 18-year-old in charge when everyone is like in the hospital and in jail. Like,
Yeah.
Well, she's
it's
the
like-
only other employee.
Yeah. No big deal. You can handle this.
not the first
No one
time.
else works there.
Yeah, none of these other adults can figure it out, but you can figure it out.
Yeah. No biggie. And then the last two are kind of along the same lines. First one says, Alejandro was right. And the second one says, don't love how Alejandro is painted to be a bad guy when he's right about everything.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Alejandro was low-key like the hero of the book too, so
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was just out here spitting the hard truth,
Mhm.
and some people just didn't want to hear it.
yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
No, I love Alejandro as a character. I think he's the strongest character in the whole game. And
Mhm.
he's so easily forgettable is the problem because he's not very important in the game. Like, all you have
Yeah.
to do is talk to him about the addendum, pretty much. Like, there's nothing else you really have to do. I mean, he translates one word for you, you know? But, like, there's
Yeah.
nothing, like, super important that he does in the game, which is a shame because
Yeah.
he could have really been an asset to that game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. As a kid, I remember thinking, like, he's kind of the bad guy. And then as I played it when I was older, I was like, no, he's the hero of this story. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
mhm.
It's just because he talks so aggressively, I think, about
Yeah.
like modern day conquistadors, you know, and like, but he's right.
Yeah.
Like, it's
He's
true.
passionate about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's nothing that he said was like he wasn't exaggerating anything.
No.
Yeah.
It was just it's hard for some people to hear, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all
Actually,
I've got.
Surprisingly, there was nothing about Jelena.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And nothing really about Poppy Dada or Prudence
No.
Rutherford. Like, there's so much lore from Nancy Drew that gets dropped into this game. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Sunny June as well.
Coco Kringles. Like,
Yeah. Our first mention of Krollmeister.
It's
Yep. Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
Pretty
Our
cool.
first Prudence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's phenomenal in that game.
yeah.
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 Oh, what a great game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm shocked that nobody mentioned like the typical quotes at all, like the amnesia quotes or the Mayan love Jade, you know, or anything like that.
Yeah.
You're asking the wrong amnesiac.
Right. Ritualized bloodletting. I was really expecting to get some of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. And then the cookies. They're from Oaxaca.
Yes.
Oh.
That's why we're here all together, because we can mention all of the honorable mentions.
By memory. That's the best
Yes.
part.
Yeah. It's all up here.
Yeah.
I
This
love
game was-
the microscope doctor as well.
Oh.
Do you guys remember that?
I think so.
There's like phone numbers you can call, and they aren't like super applicable to the game. But there's like a message you can listen to for the microscope doctor. That was really entertaining to me as a kid.
I don't think I remember that.
If I remember it either.
Give it a shot. It's fun.
I remember the Scorpio's Emporium guy.
Yeah, that's the one you have to call.
Yeah, keep it real. And that guy, like, was like,
Yes,
and
but there's
Nurse
like
Smith-
it's a voicemail that you get, and he's like, "Does your microscope have the sniffles?" And it was so cute. I forget what else he said, like
Aw.
an eensy weensy case of the snuffles. It was really cute.
I need to
Definitely go
replay
back
that.
and play it and listen to that.
Huh.
This game was based off of Mystery Story number 124 of the same name, Secret of the Scarlet Hand. I only have a couple of jokes for this game. The first one is, what happens when you put your hand in a blender?
Oh, God.
I don't know.
Oh no.
You get a handshake.
Oh.
Oh, good.
And the other one I have, why was the happy museum worker good at writing website copies?
I don't know.
He was a content curator.
Oh.
Yep,
You're always so bad.
I know.
Good grief.
Oh gosh. Well, I guess as far as the food goes in this game, I mentioned both things already, but Cocoa Kringles and then the cookies from Oaxaca, and I think I'd take the Cocoa Kringle personally. So
Absolutely.
I don't trust those cookies.
No.
I don't trust
know
any.
why
Taylor.
I'm afraid of the cookies, but I'm afraid of the cookies.
I am
Well-
too.
Yeah, because Poppy Dada said that his trip was like forever ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're stale and gross and just
Yeah.
yeah.
They
Ugh.
look kind of like chocolate covered like marshmallow cookies to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. But anyway, okay, FMK time. So obviously Alejandro, and obviously Henrik, and obviously Sunny. Let's go.
Oh my God. Ugh.
Okay.
Would you rather Taylor Sinclair?
No.
Oh no.
I think you'd all fight him.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Before you can change your mind, I'm going to say I would marry Alejandro, kiss Sunny, and I guess I would fight Henrik because I know that he can be pushed down some stairs. So
Savage.
I was gonna say probably the same thing. Just knock Henrik down.
like I hate
Just
that happened to
wouldn't
him.
expect it.
This poor old man.
Yeah.
Talk about old man. Can we talk about the fact that on his board it's written that his age is 68?
Yes.
Yes, I didn't believe it.
Great.
The random things that I remember once again.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there's no way.
Isn't it also
Sorry,
like
no.
allergic to chicken or something like that?
Yes.
Like
That
what the
seems
heck is that?
No, that's not going to work for me because cooking chicken is one of the things I'm really good at. So I'm going to have to fight him for that.
Aw.
I mean, if he expects me to just carry an EpiPen around 24/7, that's asking a lot of me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to fight him over it. And obviously marry Alejandro because have you seen him?
Yeah. He's so
Yeah.
underrated.
Like,
Yeah,
and then kiss Sunny.
yeah.
So
I definitely think that that like late 90s, like early 2000s, like baggy style dress shirt is hiding some something. Some something. Not gonna words out there. I think there's something in there. Yeah, so marrying Sunny Obs, kissing Alejandro is gonna be a good time. And sorry, Henrik, you're getting pushed down the stairs.
4 against 1, Henrik. Sorry.
It's
Did that scare anyone else to death the first time they played this game and it happened? I was like, what happened? And
There are many points that I was scared at the first time I played this game. When the alarm went off, I thought it was the end of the world.
Yeah.
When Henrik
Or-
fell down the stairs, when we got pushed in the monolith.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Or when Nancy dies carrying those calendar stones. I
Oh
was
my
like,
gosh. It took me
okay.
longer than I want to admit to figure out what I was doing wrong with that. I'll just leave it at that.
I'm not gonna lie, I still can't remember what I'm supposed to do, and every single time I replay it, I'm like, wait, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
And I feel like she's carrying them a long way, but is perfectly okay with it. But,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's a game. I get it, but doesn't make any sense.
Ugh. All right, so my next game, I'm so pleased, is Message in a Haunted Mansion.
Oh, such a good game. My first game.
Really? It was my second game.
God.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. They started out real strong. This person said, a lot of people are underwhelmed by Message in a Haunted Mansion because it's one of the earlier ones and doesn't have the best graphics, and for various other reasons. But for me, it was the first ND game I ever played. I was in 6th grade, and it transported me into a magical world. At first, I didn't really know what I was doing, and kind of gave up because I couldn't progress in the game, but then I realized I could look things up online and managed to finish it. From then on, I was hooked, pre-ordering every game at the first opportunity, and I love that. I love that.
Love
I could
that.
have written that because I played this game in 6th grade and I got stuck, and then a few months later I found Game Boomers and all these hints online. And I was like,
Yeah.
we're in business now.
Yes. Oh, so good. Next person said, Haunted Mansion was always one of the funnest games for me. Honestly, kind of scared me even more than Blackmore when I was really young and first playing it.
Ooh,
Yeah.
true, because it's so random.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
Yes.
is. I see you. Like, that's comes out of nowhere.
Plus, there
Yeah.
are some things that happen that I can't explain
I agree.
how they do it.
I agree.
Oh, so the door, when you're downstairs and you turn halfway and you look and the door slams out, that freaked me out so much as a kid. I was like,
Yeah.
someone's following me.
Yeah.
What's
Uh-huh.
going on? Ugh.
I
Yeah.
honestly wondered, spoilers, if it was Charlie being like, oh, can't go down here.
Yeah.
You know? And then the chairs in the foyer like depress,
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah.
that
Uh-huh.
cannot be explained. And the table, the like swan
The
table,
the
The
neck.
swan
Yep.
thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
I have questions about the curtains in the dining room, but I feel like that could have maybe been rigged.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, a lot of them are very easily explained away, but some of those I'm like, no, this place is actually haunted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super creepy.
Yeah.
And you can't just blame it on was it from Thornton Hall?
Oh, the gas.
The gas
Yeah.
scenario.
Yeah.
No. Where did I leave off? Oh, MHM has this awesome charm to it. The little scares make it a classic. The setting is cute. I loved the puzzles. Abby's room is whimsigoth charmed heaven. Yeah, the
Yeah.
story's kind of basic, but I still had a good time replaying it. It's short and sweet. And
Yeah.
I don't think that's a hot take. I think that's absolutely true.
Yeah.
Okay. This person says, Message in a Haunted Mansion is so underwhelming with the ending. I like the idea. I hate the culprit. Can't tell you why. Just hated it. I wish Charlie had more screen time. I feel less like a detective and more like a chore gal.
More than like White Wolf or any other. Okay.
Have you played Trail of the Twister?
Yeah. I
Uh,
wouldn't say it's chore heavy. I mean, the fact that Rose doesn't have any interest in what we're doing kind of bothers me sometimes, but I'm like,
I feel like we have like 3 chores.
Yeah,
It's
not
really
really.
not that bad.
We have to put together the bird tile puzzle, and we have to fix the dumbwaiter. Do we have to do any other chores?
I don't really think any related to her that she was directly like, do this, but
No.
yeah.
It was easy stuff.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I suck. Okay, this next one is for Shattered Medallion.
Oh,
My bad. Okay, well, here rewind. Shattered Medallion shattered my heart with that Sunny reveal. The puzzles are straight poop emoji. The characters aren't that interesting for the setting. Both games are kind of blah. They're talking about Message in Haunted Mansion too. That's why I've got mixed up. Message in Haunted Mansion is saved for me only by its early game charm.
Okay.
Ouch. Ouchies.
Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah, the straight poop emoji, that kind of got me. Okay, next person says, oof, my hot take about Haunted Mansion is that it's just not that good. There was so much more exploring to be had in that house. It needed way more puzzles and challenges. I had Finn and TRT before it, so it just doesn't hit the nostalgia bone either for me. Just kind of meh.
I mean, I get that, but it was game number 3. They're still trying to get their sea legs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. If you compare it to the games before it's miles of, worth of improvement, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. The next person said, I would love for them to redo Haunted Mansion since it's such an old game.
Agree.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
I think if they were to redo another game, they would need to do Stay Tuned for Danger first. But
Yeah.
of all the games, and there's a person in the Facebook group who's currently doing a series of like posts where he's asking like if you would remaster each game, like what would you do?
I
Which is
saw
really
that.
fun. I love that. But also like I wouldn't remaster anything after like Message in Haunted Mansion.
That's fair. I feel like they're still very playable the way.
Yeah. I
some
also
are.
I don't know if I would want Message on Haunted Mansion remastered. Like, I have so much
Yeah.
nostalgia for it, that, like, I feel like it's still so good. I definitely would love, and I have nostalgia for Stay Tuned for Danger, too. I played that very young as well. But, like,
Mhm.
I feel like because it's so difficult for people to play, that it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and
Good
after,
point.
after you've seen like Secrets Can Kill remastered, you're like, I don't know if we need to go, that route anymore. But Stay Tuned for Danger. It'd be fun to play again.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Next person said, Message in a Haunted Mansion was my first Nancy Drew game and one of my ultimate favorite games. I wish the entire house had been available to explore, and yes, in today's tech, it's lacking in the graphics and whatnot, but when it was released, it was a treasure to behold.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you were there in 2000, it was amazing. I had never played
Yeah.
anything like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Besides Treasure Royal Tower. That
Yeah.
actually was my first. This next one I absolutely agree with. This person says, it's a weird hot take for Message in a Haunted Mansion, but the DIY lover in me wanted more tasks in fixing up the house.
That would have been fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I question Nancy's like helpfulness there because
Yeah.
she did nothing. She was there to help renovate and she did nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, nobody else did anything either, so I guess that's fair.
That's true.
Charlie's the only one doing something.
Yeah. Something.
Doing something.
Something.
Writing a
alright.
paper.
Next person says, Haunted Mansion will always be a classic. I agree. And then another person said, I think MHM is a situation where the house is actually haunted in a similar way that Ghost of Thornton Hall was. There are a few hauntings that I can't really explain, such as the swan table.
Yeah.
That's actually what we were just saying.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. And I love how when Nancy's reading the end letter, the lights flicker, or we hear them flicker in the background. It's like she leaves it open to whatever you want to believe, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next person said, Mansion was the very first Nancy Drew game I ever played. It was the game that made me fall in love with Nancy Drew and all of the other games. I remember it being super difficult for me at the time. My mom was helping me, and even she didn't know what to do. But of course, as I discovered the message boards and figured out the puzzles, I was able to finish it. I definitely think it's one of the scariest games. The music, along with all the creepy ghost effects, definitely gave me some jump scares.
Yeah.
Yeah. The music's great in this game.
It is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Love it. And then along the same lines, this next person said, Message in a Haunted Mansion is scarier than Ghost of Thornton Hall to me. The graphics aren't as advanced, but the hauntings are better to me. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
Next person said, Message in a Haunted Mansion is classic, but I wish there was a bit more to explore. The phone characters from here should be brought back.
Yeah. Yeah. I miss Hannah. Hannah Gruen.
Yeah.
Like, it was cool talking to her. And then, wasn't it Emily Foxworth?
Emily
And-
Foxworth was cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next person said, Message in a Haunted Mansion is too short.
It's a
Yeah.
fast one, yeah.
Yeah, it needed more. Another one said, it's one of my favorites in the series and for some reason made a bigger mark on me than 1 or 2 did. I loved pretty much everything about that story, even though this villain is kind of meh and predictable.
I could see how that would be predictable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Another one said, there should be more ghosts. Make it creepier. That would have been fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I just thought of another one of those unexplainable ones. There's a shadow in that, like, hallway, that, like, white staircase that
Yep.
kind of goes in the
Yes.
back. It's like the servant staircase or something.
Yes. Yeah.
There's a shadow.
Yeah.
I think that's probably an actual haunting.
There's also a shadow that goes past the stained glass door.
Yes, although I'm positive, and this is just a theory of mine, but I'm positive that that is actually Charlie, because the shadow is going towards where the secret door is to his area.
Yeah.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah, and at first I was like, oh my gosh, there's a ghost, and then I was like, wait, that's
Yeah.
literally where I just came out of. Next person said, an amazing game that deserves more credit.
Mm-hmm.
Another one said, opinion. I wanted to have more rooms to explore, even though there are several. And that's something like a lot of people said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Next person said, it's just canon in my head that Rose and Abby are a couple. It's just true.
I've heard a lot of people say that.
Yeah, I've never thought that because they're so, like, they're completely different, like, ages, and, like, also, like, it was said that they, like, just met randomly and became friends in, like, theater, I think?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think it's true in the book too.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're aunt and niece in the book.
that's
Oh, okay,
right.
okay. Yeah.
That's right. Yes, because I've read the book and I've never thought that they were a couple, and I was always like, oh, that feels wrong. That's why it feels wrong, because they're related.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like if that is canon to you, by all means, they're a couple.
Yeah.
And then next person said, I wish we could have explored outside the mansion, even if it was just like the bushes where Charlie crawled into the basement. Like discovering it that way would have been cool.
Yeah.
That would have been cool also because if you look on Rose's desk, she has paperwork saying that she had the damage to shrubbery.
That's right.
So if you could have explored that, that would have been a way to kind of tie that in.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Also, I think that is part of the book, if I remember right. Like finding
Yeah.
that like location in the bushes.
I believe
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
They play way more in the book, yeah.
Yeah. Another one said, the floor puzzle is not that bad. I love the floor puzzle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last one I got is, do we like Rose? Not real sure I like Rose.
Honestly, I agree with that.
Yeah. All right, that is all I've got.
So this game was based on mystery story number 122 by the same name, Message in the Haunted Mansion.
And it's
Yeah.
super close.
I love the book. It's good.
Yeah.
It's a great one.
I would venture to say this is one of the ones that the game got the closest to a book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I feel like
pretty darn close.
Treasure in the Royal Tower was really close too.
It's
Yeah.
pretty close. Stay tuned for Danger is pretty close.
Scarlet Hand's
Scarlet
fairly
Hand
close.
is super close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Final Scene is about halfway. Some of the
Mhm.
earlier ones are pretty close.
The earlier ones
Yeah.
for sure. It wasn't
Yeah.
until like I mean, they really got off track eventually, but a couple of those early ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like even so far as like taking direct quotes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Are you guys ready for some jokes?
Oh, always.
Yes.
Okay. The first one I have. What kind of bird works at a construction site?
I don't know. A woodpecker? No, dang it. I don't know.
A crane.
Oh.
That's better. That's a better answer.
Do you guys want to hear a construction joke?
Sure.
Hold on, I'm working on it.
Oh.
Gosh.
And then the last one I have. You go to a haunted mansion. What do you wear?
Hmm.
I don't know.
Depends. Seriously, you wear depends.
I was thinking my running shoes.
Oh gosh.
Lord.
Yeah.
Well, as far as food, there really wasn't much food in this game, but there were some drink recipes in the saloon downstairs. There was ginger whisper and minty festival punch. I've always wanted to try those and see what they taste like.
Me too. I've never tried them though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen where some people have tried them, like the Clue Crew kitchen, and they look really good. So,
Should give it a shot. Alrighty. We are really limited with characters in this one.
yeah,
So-
like characters.
Yeah. Alright. So it's actually gonna be between Charlie, can't not have Charlie, and Abby, and Rose.
Oh. Hmm.
I gotta fight Rose
Yeah.
Yeah.
because she deserves it.
She does.
She's not the worst boss that we've ever had in a game. I feel like that's tied neck and neck with Chantal and Paula Santos from Haunted Carousel
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not
Mhm.
forget Minette.
and Minette.
Yeah.
Yes.
Honestly,
Minette,
I would take Minette over Paula Santos.
Yeah.
She
Mm.
is a piece of work.
Yeah.
So
She
for
is.
me, fight Rose. Marry Charlie because I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt that he can do handiwork.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You like him handy.
And then I guess kiss Abby.
Mm.
Yeah.
See, I feel like I think I'm leaning the same way.
Me too.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm not going crazy with this one, folks.
She's not saying I'm marrying Rose because
Yeah,
She-
I would seriously question your sanity if you wanted to do that. She's the
No.
worst.
Yeah.
I'm agreeing.
she has such a great insurance policy.
That's true.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
gosh.
I just wish that we had gotten some hot takes about like more things about Charlie. I saw somebody talk in the group the other day about like the thought of Charlie like army crawling through the tunnel with like the Chinese food in his mouth. Like that made me laugh so
Yes.
hard.
Yeah, because there's a giant hole, and I'm like, is he supposed to be carrying a light at the same time with his chow mein? I just don't picture that going very well.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's funny.
And no one made the connection between Lewis Chandler and
Yes.
Loose
Loose
chandelier.
Chandelier.
Yeah.
Nobody?
Yeah.
It's too good.
Yeah.
It was waiting. It was waiting right there for us. Aw,
Should have known.
such a good one. Or anything
Yeah.
about Lizzie Applegate and Diego Valdez.
Yeah, nothing about that.
Yeah, like why does that not get the amount of love that Dirk Valentine and Francis Humber get?
I feel like they walked so Francis and Dirk could run. It's just like
Yeah,
maybe
that's a
there's-
really good point.
That is
Yeah.
a good point.
Yeah.
It's a good romance though.
Yeah. I thought it was great and it had a happy ending.
Yes, unlike so many others, yeah. It's
Yeah, like one other in particular.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, great game. Great game.
Yeah.
All right, who's
And now
next?
onto a game that nobody can agree on. Well, a lot of people say that it's not that great, but I've got some unpopular opinions and hot takes on Midnight in Salem. So
I'm scared.
go ahead and jump into these. So this first person said, I feel like it's more of a hot take to say that this game isn't that bad. After playing it several times now, I quite enjoy parts of it and can appreciate the story for what they were trying to do.
Yeah, I can get behind that. Yeah, absolutely.
No, the premise was there. It was just the execution was
Exactly.
not that
vibes-
great.
The
Yeah.
vibes are so there.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Such a good fall game,
Yeah.
from what I can tell. Let's see. A lot of change at once, but the plot and setting were good. The OK Boomer stuff was weird, though.
Was there OK Boomer stuff in that?
I don't remember. I was like, so we were talking about this before we started, but my confession is I've never actually finished this game all the way through because my computer crashed. So
That's not surprising with this game
I'll
because
have to take
it's
Carl's word for it and replay it myself for
Yeah.
the podcast at some point. But
Yeah.
I didn't know if there was any OK Boomer stuff in there or not, but I'll take their word for
us in the comments.
it. Yes.
What was-
Let us know.
What was that?
So this person said, don't get me wrong, it has its issues. Puzzle balance is off. Navigation is wonky, but it isn't the worst game ever.
Okay.
I wish I knew what they thought the worst game
Yeah.
ever
What
was.
is?
That'd be interesting to know. This person said, don't have any hot takes because I never made it more than an hour into the game.
Ouch.
Same here.
Yeah.
This person said, I want more pumpkin placement spots and to hang out in the cottage more. It deserved better.
True.
This person said, I was disappointed with this game, especially after the 6-year wait for it to come out. But did it take 6 years or was it more like 4?
It was at
Remember.
least 5.
At least 5.
I
Because
want to say
it came out in 2019, right? I
Yeah.
think?
yeah, it was 19. So when did C come out?
Hold on, I'm looking
15?
it up.
Yeah.
I want to say C came out in 15.
I want to say you're correct.
And then
Okay. Sea of Darkness was
Um,
released May 19th, 2015.
yeah, and then we had 3 different dates in 2019 for Midnight in Salem.
It it finally did release December 3rd, 2019. So
Yeah, because it was originally, I want to say, when they finally gave like an actual date, I want to say they actually said it was going to come out on my birthday, and then they were like, just kidding, pushing it 2 weeks.
Oh, gosh. I blocked all this out.
Yeah.
smart.
It was a dark
was-
time.
It was a truly dark time in the Clue Crew.
Yeah.
Like it was hard to watch. I stayed out of everything Clue Crew related at that point because it was just so negative.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really was.
Yeah.
The vibes were in shambles. It was not a good time.
It was
No.
Yeah.
So this person said this game is really fun and I actually like the cooking minigame.
Oh, you know,
Yeah, it's not bad.
it's not the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it's Johnny Cakes or something,
Yeah.
right? That's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. It was kind of cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This next person said, I've got nothing. This game is terrible. Soundtrack is pretty good though. They were so honest. Oh gosh. Next person said the exact opposite. I think this is a pretty fun game. Next person said, I just want to know why everyone seems to hate this game so much. And I think it has to do with the communication on when it was coming out and all that and graphics and
I really do
bunch of-
think a lot of fans associate the bad vibes of that time with the game so much that they can't see the game as actually a decent game. Like,
Yeah.
because you have to kind of separate it from, like, Sea of Darkness and Behind, because it is not the same series. It's a totally different series now. Like, if this was a game that I just found on Steam and I was like, hey, is this a new mystery game? Let me just play this real quick. It would have been freaking awesome. But it's a Nancy Drew game, so I have Sea of Darkness and Before to compare it to. Makes it automatically a lot less cool, along with all of the circumstances surrounding it. If you were a longtime Clue Crew fan, you felt betrayed. You felt, like, deceived. There was a lot going into it. So, I can absolutely see why. However, I will say, I know I've said this before. I'm not sure if I've said this in this particular podcast series, but being that I see all the people, like, coming into my group, I see all of their, like, answers to the group questions. One of them is, what's your favorite game? A lot of people are new to the series, and a lot of people say that Midnight in Salem is their favorite game.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, like, I would assume that the people who are coming into the series new have played that game because it's the latest. Well, not anymore. Really liked it, and then they're seeing everyone just crapping all over it.
Yeah.
Which is a shame. It really is. But also, like, if you've been playing since you were 6 years old, you know, like.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
This person said, I actually love this game because I live for the character drama.
Yeah.
So I guess they're talking about Ned and the girl on the phone and some of that aspects of things that happen. Let's see, personal fave of the games, and this is actually the game that got me into Nancy Drew.
There you go. There's one of those pieces.
So there you go.
Yeah.
This is funny because I know these are mostly anonymous, but I have to list this person's username. They are Ned Nickerson 02 because they said I should have been in this game instead of the Hardy Boys. It was too funny not to mention. So. Fair enough.
Oh my god. The one time in this whole series that it was not anonymous. Perfect.
This next person said, such a letdown. And the last hot take that I got was, I wish you could explore the shops on the town square more, but by far the worst game. So. Yeah. It was interesting getting these every couple days. I was just like, oh, people really do not like this game and feel strongly about it. So.
The only way that Ned Nickerson comment could have been better was if it was actually Scott Carty that had said it.
Oh my gosh. That would have been funny.
Oh, if only. Scott would love to, like, be in a game more.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's said so expressly so many times.
Yeah, and he's so talented with it, too. Like, I would love for him to have a much bigger role as Neddard.
Which didn't he voice? I know we already talked about it, but didn't he voice Charlie?
Yeah,
he
did.
Mansion? Yeah. I thought so. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Imagine if there was a game where Charlie and Ned were in the same game.
We would all explode. Well, that's fun. I feel weird that, like, I agree with all of the positives and the negatives.
Yeah.
You know, because, like, it's not that bad of a game, but also it's not that great.
Yeah, I feel it's so fitting that this was one of the last games on our last episode, too, so.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like Her Interactive also learned a lot from this game, and I feel like that's why they came in so hot for Key with all of the social media.
Yeah.
to drum up all the interest and to get everybody invested in it because they realized, oh,
Yeah.
we screwed up a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We need
Yeah.
to make this better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely
So.
could still work on communication.
Yeah.
Because, like, I hate to call them out because I really do love them. I love the company and I love the girls on the marketing team, especially. But, like, there have been some problems lately with Key that should have been addressed because it wasn't necessarily the fault of Her Interactive. And
Yeah.
if they had just said, hey, we're having trouble, it's like Digital River is having an issue, that would have solved so much chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they kept mum. And like
Yeah.
I think I see that they're probably doing that to not cause more chaos. But like I think it's the opposite. So I
Yeah.
would really love to see for game 35, if that ever happens, please let it happen. I would love to see a bit more communication. Like obviously, like Candace said, they came in so hot and it was wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
We need not so much secrecy as much as we need like just be open with us about the process.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. With the physical copies and stuff, I think it's been, yeah.
Yeah. It's been kind of
Yeah.
a mess. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I feel so bad for all those people that didn't get their copies of Key.
Yeah.
And it's
I know.
just like all the anticipation, all the waiting, like all the excitement, and then to get like messages and stuff that's like you're not getting it essentially. Like that's just almost like a punch in the gut.
It
Yeah.
is. And I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know how Her Interactive is planning on fixing it, but they sure as hell better make another limited run and get those people
Yeah.
their games.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's just
Because people,
so,
and I think that it's like we're all in the group chats on Facebook, right?
Mhm.
Mm.
And it's like people are like, I'm done. I'm not gonna play like do anything with the games anymore.
Yeah.
Just which is sad to think about, especially if they've been fans for so long.
I know, and
Yeah.
it's even
Yeah.
sadder because like I said, it wasn't Her Interactive's fault. This is
No.
entirely a Digital River problem. And
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Her Interactive needs to communicate to us, but like those issues have to do with Digital River. And then Digital River is over here emailing people like, well, just reorder it. And people are like sick over that because they're like, we can't because Digital River has no idea.
Yeah. See, Her Interactive made a good product, but it's the distribution that's really shooting them in the foot, I think. So,
They've been a problem for years.
yes. Yeah.
Would love to see them distance themselves from that. I don't know what the other options are out there. Like, this is not my realm, I know nothing about this. All I see is just the issues. And
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
I'm like, I got my copy, it's right there, but I haven't unwrapped it yet. I'm scared to toss it into the disk drive. I'm afraid I'm gonna join that group of people who needs a new game,
Yeah.
I didn't order because the shipping was kind of crazy. I was like, I don't know. So, but
Yeah. And for shipping it to Canada, it was through the roof, I will say.
I heard.
Because I got a copy of my game too, and it was like just so much money.
Yeah, I remember Hugh said that it was really, really expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
We got to
I think we
decompress now after all this.
I think we should just go into more happier things now.
Yeah.
Jokes.
Right, so this game, Midnight in Salem, was based off Mystery Story 33, The Witch Tree Symbol.
Was it now?
I didn't see it at all.
It's
I
not.
like it. No.
It's really not.
Not
they
an
called
Amish
her a
mystery.
witch, and that was
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, so here are the jokes I have. What do you call a witch who lives at the beach?
Ooh. A water witch?
What does
Dang
that
it.
mean?
I don't know. I just guessed.
A sandwich.
Oh!
Oh, man.
Okay, the next one. Why do witches drink beer?
I don't know.
To enjoy a good brew.
Oh.
Mm.
And the last one I have. How do you make a witch scratch?
I don't know.
Take away her W.
Oh.
Collective sigh for everyone.
Good
Oh.
grief.
Yeah. I know. They're weird.
Oh gosh. Well, I guess for the food in this game, which like I said, I've just seen from other people playing this game, I've never actually done it myself. The Johnny cakes, and then there's pastries and stuff at the coffee shop, isn't there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That all sounds really good.
Yeah, that was fun. All right. This is a really fun FMK because we have both Frank and Joe Hardy
Oh.
and Jason.
I know what I'm doing already.
Go for it.
Marry Frank, kiss Joe, fight Jason.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like I'd do that too.
Oh, well, I'm not. I'm going to marry Jason. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm going to marry Joe. I'm going to kiss Frank. And I'm going to fight Jason.
Mm.
Yeah. Jason deserves better, I feel like. I think he needs some help. But,
Yeah.
yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. All right. It's time for the last game. The official last game for the series.
Oh
And
my
it's one of the
God.
best games too.
It is.
Mhm.
Yeah. And it's a Secret of Shadow Ranch.
Gosh, literally was voted the best game several years ago by fans.
Wow.
It's been
That's cool.
two. I've seen two like more like official brackets, and
Mhm.
it was Treasure Isle Tower once, and then it was Shadow Ranch another time.
Wow.
But like literally one of the best games in the whole series.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nobody hates this
Great.
game, right?
No.
How could you?
It's so good.
If you do, we're coming for you.
Like everyone's opinions are valid except for people who don't like Shadow Ranch.
Exactly.
Okay, the first one. Shorty's Here Shorty is one of the scariest moments in ND game history.
Yeah.
Yes.
Agreed.
It's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ugh.
The next one, I can see this one. Can't blame Meryl for not wanting his daughter canoodling with a criminal.
Canoodling.
Noodling.
That reminds me of a dessert. Okay. Another one for Shorty. Shorty is insufferable.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah, his yodeling needs to stop.
Okay, the next one. Wish we could look closely at more of the things in Mary Yazzie store and the ghost town.
Yeah.
Yes.
I agree with that one.
100%.
I want to go in all the
Yeah.
buildings.
Yes.
They can
Yes.
fall down on top of me. I want to go in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
The next one. Sweet old Bob. Having to saddle Bob every time I go somewhere is so annoying. Probably adds on an hour to the game.
You've never ridden a horse, have you?
Doesn't seem like it.
I just love when Nancy's like, "Come on, Bob."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the clip,
Yeah.
clip, clip, clip.
Yeah.
Here's one about Tex and Mary. Tex and Mary Yazzie are not a good couple. They bring out the worst in each other.
No! They're the only
Really?
healthy couple we have in the entire series.
They really are. They're so cute and unexpected together, but that's kind of what I like about them.
Mm-hmm. Opposites attract.
Mm-hmm.
Next one. I actually don't mind the chore run. I do hate the Tex horse quiz, though.
Oh, really? We just memorized all the answers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Question for all of you before I read this one. Do you prefer Tex or Dave?
Dave.
Dave.
Tex.
This one person
Really?
said Tex over Dave.
Listen. Anyone who knows my channel knows my feelings on this. Dave is a cowboy. Tex is a cowman.
Oh, man.
Prove me wrong.
So this is the last one, and I saved it purposely for last. And this is especially for Susie.
I'm excited.
Dave's butt with the heart eye emoji. That's all that needs to be said.
Oh my god. Why have I become the butt person?
Why did Nancy take a picture of it too at the airport? She was just like, "Here, I need to send this to someone."
She literally said, "Turn around."
Wanted to save it for later.
Snapped her Polaroid pic. And she even made a comment about his chaps.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow. Okay, I did not. I was expecting way more from this game.
Me too. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm pleasantly surprised that there wasn't I hate this game. So.
Yeah. Nothing about the vegetables or the rattlesnakes. The
There's
mean
only
chicken.
the one about like the chores, but like that was it. So
I love baking the cake in this game too.
Yeah.
It's so
Oh, I love that.
The whole game
Mhm.
is so charming.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's our
I'm
first
nostalgic.
introduction to Charlena Purcell.
Oh, I
And
don't like Charlene Purcell. Oh my gosh, that's my
I
hot
don't really
take.
like her, but I like her little voice message, like "You welcome to the office of Charlena Purcell," and then it's just like,
Oh, I
"Wink
hated.
at
Oh my
my
gosh.
heart."
When I played this game the first time, I hated that message so much because the book title, like Wind Through My Heart, just freaked me out. I was like, I don't want wind go through my heart. What is going on here? So like I hated it, and I would mute the computer, which like was a big ass computer because I'm old, so I had the speaker over here, and I'd be like, shoo. Sorry.
Oh gosh.
Does anybody like Charlena, like, as a person, though?
Yeah, not really.
No.
Which, had you ever noticed that there's books on the shelf over there that are a take off of the Harry Potter books?
Yes!
Yeah.
Thought
Those
that
are
was
so
funny.
fun. Yeah, those are
Little
fun.
Easter eggs. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm shocked there's not more. But, I mean, whatever.
I do have one more question for all of you, which I kind of already know the answer
Oh,
to.
boy.
Do y'all have a steady back home?
Don't we all have
Yes.
studies back home? Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Aw.
Dave. I have a little story about that in particular. So, played this game when it came out, and I was pretty young. My sister is 6 years older than me, so she was like using the computer a bit more than me, you know. We needed help. We would go on the message boards, but we had dial-up internet, so things didn't work so great. So like my dad would go to work and he would pull up the message boards at work and he would print them off and bring them home to us, which was just so great. But there was a time that we were like trying to get help but trying not to get spoilers. So we saw that Dave was going to give Nancy a ring. And we said, he is not proposing. And we thought for sure that this man was trying to propose to Nancy. I mean, he just asked her if she had a steady back home. So, like, obviously he's into her. So I remember it was like Christmas Day. We had, like, been playing as much as possible. We had this little small spoiler. We're, like, doing the dishes together. And I'm like, Abigail, what kind of, like, engagement ring you think he's gonna get her? Like, and then, of course, we were wrong. And I was like, oh, dang it. But it was,
Yeah.
like, I
Aw.
was convinced that that man was proposing.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll be Dave Steady. I
Yeah.
volunteer as tribute. Okay. So this game was based off of the revised text of Mystery Story number 5, Secret of Shadow Ranch.
Mhm.
So.
Yeah,
A good
because if
one.
you've ever read the original, it's nothing like the revised. It's like there's no Dirk Valentine, Francis like Humber. There's none of it.
Yeah.
It shocked me.
All right. Ready for some jokes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Final round of jokes.
Ah,
Oh.
sad, but also thank God.
Okay. Why did the horse cross the road?
Hmm.
Why?
I don't know.
Because someone shouted, "Hey!"
Oh.
The next one. What do horses eat?
I don't know.
Fast food.
Oh God, no.
And the last one. What do you call a horse who lives next door?
Hmm.
Your neighbor.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
It hit me.
When you said that, I couldn't help but think of that poster from the final scene that's like the moose next door. I was like, what does that remind me of?
Oh
Oh,
my gosh.
well, as far as the food goes in this game, of course, we get to make the Shadow Ranch cake, which I need to make that in real life. I wonder if it's any good. There's, of course, the vegetables we pick and the eggs. I'm sure they go into some of the stuff, but there's some recipes on the little kitchen island there, like rattlesnake chili, couple things that sound like they'd be pretty good.
Hang on. I got you covered.
Oh, yay!
Hang on, let's see what they are.
Have the actual little box. That's so cool.
Yes, I make these. Okay.
I thought so. That's neat.
Adobe bread, which I've made and it's delicious. Corn fritters. Here's the Shadow
Ooh.
Ranch cake, which has no recipe, but people have made it. They say it's like so-so. Taco salad,
Ooh.
rattlesnake chili, sunny fry bread, and finally, vinegar pie.
Oh. That's so cool.
There you have it.
Huh.
Shameless plug. Lemon pepper cake.
That's neat. It looks just like.
Thank you. I love these. Okay. It is FMK time. And today we have a menu of cowboys. It is going to be between Dave, Tex, and Shorty, and I feel like I know how it's gonna go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, marry Dave, kiss Tex, fight Shorty, for sure.
Nailed it.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, probably agree. I feel like as far as, like, cuteness factor goes, that, like, Dave is adorable.
Mm.
And he's so sweet. But also, like, Tex is so great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, you cannot convince me otherwise. I'm positive. I think that Shorty is very gay. and would not be into any of us anyway.
Yeah, I've always gotten that vibe from him, kind
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Can I help you?
Easy fight.
Hey there, Nancy. How's it going?
What a guy.
Oh, gosh.
All right. Wow. So this is it, y'all.
I know.
This is it. What a time this has been.
Yeah. It's been fun.
Hmm. So
We'll
let
definitely-
me reiterate. If you guys have something in mind you want to see us do, we might listen. Because we like each other.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, do you guys have any parting words for us before we end?
Gosh. I don't know. It's been fun. It's been neat, like reading people's opinions on all these different games, and also just like the way they were paired up each episode was cool.
Yeah.
I liked the random aspect. I feel like that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Well, as always, everybody's links will be below, as well as links to each other episode. If you are coming in just on this episode first, then you can head back and you're the lucky one because you get to listen to them all at once. So links will be in the description. And otherwise, I mean, follow these ladies if you're not already. Everybody here is so cool. Stay tuned in the future because I don't know, you might see us again or hear us again rather. Yeah, I don't know. All right. Do we have goodbyes prepared this week? I feel like we didn't do that last week.
We
Yeah.
didn't.
I
We did do
feel
it last time.
I feel like saying what Tex says. Doesn't he, like when Nancy's like bye or see you later, he's like, if you last that long.
Yes. Or just
That's
like
a good one.
plain nope.
He just whispers it. He's like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Or Dave's cute little see you later.
yeah. What does Shorty say when you leave? I'm trying to remember.
Bye,
I need
Nancy.
those
Oh.
eggs, Nancy.
Yes, yeah. There's more than that. It's like, don't tell me what to do.
Shorty.
Oh gosh.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me and for everyone for watching / listening, whatever you were doing. You were all super cool. Thank you so much. Couldn't do it without you. All of your opinions are valid. I really do mean that. We just like to laugh.
It's true.
So thank you. Thank you for sharing. Yes. Thank you so much, everyone. And we will see you at another time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.